In this demo, we're going to show you how to use Evolva. Evolva is an ontology evolution tool that aims to help users in the process of ontology evolution. It starts by identifying ontological entities from external data sources and proposes new changes to the user by relying on various sources of background knowledge. Let's take the SWRC ontology as an example. The SWRC ontology is in the academic domain and describes different concepts, such as documents, different types of publications, and others such as students and different types of students. To start Evolva, you first select the ontology and then click the Start Evolva button in the toolbar. In the first step, you will see the list of all the classes that are available in the ontology, and here you can select which concept you need to take into consideration for evolution. This is of considerable help if you're evolving a large ontology. So, in this particular case, let's take all the classes in the ontology. We first click Proceed for Evolva to automatically open the Data Sources step. It's in this step that you'll tell Evolva where to find new ontological entities. You can have it as a text corpus, or a simple terms list, or others such as a folksonomy source, database source, or an other ontology. So let's take the text corpus as an example. First click Select, and then select the directory in which the text documents are stored. Let's choose one text document. This can be in the form of an HTML file, TXT, or PDF. After selecting the directory, click Proceed. Evolva is now processing this text document in order to identify new entities that are not available in the ontology. It will automatically open the data validation step, in which you can see the list of terms that have been extracted from the text. The type could be a concept or an instance. The source from where it has been extracted has an option which you can select or deselect. Here, for example, timing is not relevant to our ontology, so we can select or deselect it at this stage. And here you can see if there's a note relating to the concepts that already exist in the ontology. For example, here Research Project already exists in the ontology as a subclass of Project. And under the Validation Parameters tab, you can control the minimum term length that you'll need to take into consideration. And you can also change the similarity threshold by specifying either an exact match or a value that's more loose. After you finish this step of selecting the terms, click Proceed. What Evolva will now do is take this list of terms and attempt to link them to the existing concepts in the ontology by relying on different sources of background knowledge. In the Relation Discovery step, we're able to see the list of relations that link the entities identified from the data sources to the entities that already exist in the ontology. And Evolva discovers such relations by relying on two types of background knowledge sources. These are WordNet and online ontologies. For example, here we have applicant, which is extracted from the text document and which is a subclass of person as identified by WordNet. And on the right, you can see the path of the whole relation as an indication of why this relation has been identified. Another example that's listed here links a word to person through an award winner relation, and this has been identified from an online ontology. In this particular case, we're using Scarlet to find such relations from online ontologies. And as with WordNet, we have the whole path of the relation. Under the Background Knowledge tab, you can specify whether you wish to use only one type, such as online ontologies only or WordNet only. With the Validation tab, some duplicate relations can be removed. Returning to the relations list, once you've chosen which relations you wish to integrate into the ontology, click Proceed. You'll now see the list of all the changes that will be applied to the ontology. For example, here we can add grant as a subclass of document and linked through the award winner relation to person. Finally, you have two options. You can either apply the changes on the base ontology directly, or you can apply the changes on the new version. Let's try the second option. By selecting Apply Changes on a new version, you will see, over here on the left, that a new ontology has been created. It has the same name as the previous ontology, with the evolution date appended to it. Let's check this ontology in detail. As you can see here, we have cost, which is a new concept that didn't exist in the previous version of the ontology. Now, if we check the subclasses of person, for example, we see that we have applicant and principal, both of which are newly added and which weren't available before. On the relation side, for example, we have award winner, which is new in this ontology and has domain as person and range as award. In this short demo, we've demonstrated how Evolva can help you to maintain and evolve your own ontologies. If you'd like more information on how to install or use Evolva, then please visit our website evolva.kmi.open.ac.uk.